Vested suit. Oh, how horrible. We gotta go with that one. Because
your patronage is appreciated.
Green suit reminded me, not exactly the same, but it reminded me of the green suit for Miles O'Brien, Star Trek. So let's hit I. Let's go to Ranger. Let's take the hat off. Now let's travel.
I guess I have to admit, this resort
You'd think we'd be a prime target for pirates. They know to stay away from
Hit F5, quick save.
It's beautiful out there, isn't it?
You need help with something? That is a pretty huge favor, especially coming from someone I don't even know. Still, I'm not handing over this card without good reason, so start talking. I thought I made myself clear. I'm not giving you my card.
Okay.
You think that fancy outfit's gonna throw me off? I'll think about it. Fine, the key's yours. Just remember to bring it back or I'm reporting you.
That's all it took. You think that fancy outfit? Come on, man. Well, that's why we have rank 3 and we'll be going for rank 4 persuasion.
there. Got that key card for me? Now we're talking. Not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better. We'll soon find out, won't we? This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for 2 reasons.
Alexa,
First,
turn
you'll be
off.
dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon. Exactly. And since you seem to be familiar with him, you probably know how much we don't like to upset him. If you haven't already heard the name Benjamin Bayou, you'd better get familiar. The man runs Neon and has ties to anything significant here, including Rayusian. The trade tower is his baby, and the Astra Lounge is the heart and soul. You do anything to scar that and make a scene, I guarantee it'll come back to haunt us.
Give me the details.
The assignment is pretty easy. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd. And Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails. Infinity Ltd. Is one of our aspiring competitors. They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so narrow. If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. And we'd like to delay that, if we can. That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director, Zola Adisa, and their Financial Manager, Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points. Just as long as you don't sound like you're reading out of a book. The Infinity Ltd. Rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting. If it's not on her person, it will be in the suite she has reserved. Suites are patrolled, so she'll believe it's secure. If you can't manage to get her room key or deal with the door itself, try Boone Morgan, the manager. Boone appreciates credits, if you know what I mean. We got lucky on that one. Nina was making some last-minute changes to it at her own home and happened to save it to her personal data storage. Of course, we were able to access it, so we fabricated our own with new figures and put it on an Infinity Ltd. Slate. Assuming she's using an Infinity Ltd. Slate is a bit of a gamble, but one we're willing to take. Whenever executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it? Business executives aren't going to take advice from just anyone. Show up looking like an Ebbside street rat or mercenary for hire, and you're lucky if they'll even acknowledge you. Just don't let that confidence give you a false sense of security. And remember, no incidents.
Okay, let's get the fitted business suit on. actually like the other one better. Self-made man. Stickler for facts and details, driven by credits and how to increase his accounts. Talking points, Infinity profits are fabricated, one audit would ruin them. Biogen's profits are 25.7% higher and produce a higher quality product. Dahlia, mother retired, CFO, Inception Tech. Okay. Zelda, what are we doing for dinner tonight? Maybe some... I really want Taco Bell, but the last time we did Taco Bell was the first time in a long time that my system said it wasn't Taco Bell, that was Taco Hell. Oh, it messed me up for a day or two.
I know what time. Free really. Space.
I really want Mexican food.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor.
Dressed to impress. Here on business, or just out to escape? Ah, same here. Nothing like a business trip paid in full, especially when there's good downtime. Quantum Synergies. I assume you have heard of us. It is nice to see you are familiar with our business. Ryujin Industries. A good guess since we are here in Neon, but no. Infinity Ltd. Risky, you say? By all means. Enlighten me. Cheap is a word Quantum Synergy should never be associated with. I believed our team had thoroughly researched Infinity, but your comment gives me pause. Their instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could deal with as long as we maintained control of all joint projects. However, upheaval always comes with its own series of issues, delays, morale, public perception, and Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistency that I would prefer. Perhaps it really is more than I'm willing to undertake. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
Yeah?
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business. Ain't that the truth? And especially so for business meetings. You want to impress a client? The Astro Lounge is the place to do it. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd, do you? Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why. That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances. Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Look, it was nice meeting you, and I quite enjoyed our little talk. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
Alright, now we gotta switch the presentation. Next,
My mother wanted me
once
to be a
I
doctor.
complete this game, or this playthrough, I will not be doing New Game Plus on this guy. I will be doing a space trucker or some other character that allows me to feel a little bit better. I mean, this guy is the bounty hunter. Breaking the law doesn't bother him one bit. I forgot to look to see if